Let's move on and talk about, though, our Toronto Defiant. It's another East Coast team in the Atlantic Division. I love the look of this squad, but Bren, when you look at Toronto's roster, what stands out to you?
It's a particularly interesting one for me because they've picked up 3 players that have been in the Overwatch League before from a mixture of backgrounds. Honestly, the biggest pickup here being Neko at my eyes as well. I mean, one thing, it's going to be bringing a lot of experience to these players. You know, they're not familiar with playing in this league setting. They've come from these other regions. That's going to be helpful for them. But it does seem to be a little bit of a mismatch of players in a certain sense. So it's difficult for me to really tell where they're going to be landing in 2019.
It looks like a weird ragtag bunch, I agree. But I think this could be 2019's Boston Uprising. It doesn't look so good on paper, and you've got guys like Envy who ended up getting removed from an Overwatch League team last year, but the people behind the Toronto Defiant, Bishop is the head coach, they picked up Baroy, who used to be Winston's lab, very stats-focused guy, right? He's going to put in the work to look at the numbers, look at the people that they've trialed, and really try and pick up, like, shining gems that have been hidden away.
Maybe?
Exactly, a bit of a Moneyball approach. And so I have a bit of faith in that process, in the leadership behind this team. So I think this team could actually make some waves, even though they don't look that good on paper.
And so something cool about this squad as well is they have some path to pro players.
They do. Yeah, we have 3 players from O2 Ardeon. That is Stellar, Ivy, and Yakpong. And they do have this pre-existing synergy. Ivy, in particular, did stand out as a DPS player, and I do sincerely believe that he can be all the way up there with other DPS players in this league. Yakpong held his own as their main tank at Ardeon. Now, Stellar, for me personally, a little bit of a question mark. He was pretty much their sub-DPS player. So, yeah, maybe he just really impressed them in the tryout.
Faith in the process.
Maybe he's super coachable. I love that word, coachable.
Coachable.
Maybe he's really coachable. I don't know. I don't really know how he fits in there, but I have a lot of faith in Bishop that he knows what he's doing, so let's see.
I like the stats approach. We'll see if it pays off for the Toronto Defiant.